Cancer. It's your girl Mace, the Big Body Bench. Run tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you. Read for you for the first half of February. Uh, it's really late. My whole house is quiet. My husband's sleeping. You might hear the Emperor snoring in the background. Uh, Honor the omen. I tell you that much because I really feel like Divine Masculine is asleep. Divine Feminine is awake, putting in extra hours, working overtime. Somehow, Divine Masculine is asleep. He's resting. He's not around. He's elsewhere. Truly, I feel like you have a ton of work to do. A ton of work to do. A ton to get done. A ton to worry about. It never gets done. It's never over. I feel like your job is never done. Heavy on the mom. The mom's job is never done. Or you feel really heavy. I also was hearing, I heard you feel some type of way. You feel some type of way, Cancer, about an air sign connecting with someone else or connecting with other people. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Hell yeah, he goes to he's snoring. But heavy on the you feeling some kind of way. You feel some type of way that an air sign is talking to other people. A Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra is talking to other people, or you feel some kind of way that somebody else is talking to an air sign you don't want them talking to. You don't know why this air sign is fucking snooping around, or you don't know why this air sign is interested in somebody else. Somebody else has this air signs heavy on the Libra energy. Someone else has the Libra's attention. Meanwhile, you want to know what the fuck the Gemini wants. What's the Gemini doing? The Gemini is sneaking about late night around. I also really feel like you gotta not give a fuck. For whatever reason, yours is sleeping. Your man is sleeping. Something about this, a feminine energy. For whatever reason, you may be single right now, or you only deal with your partner in silence. You don't bring them around the people that you call friends or family. You don't want them to ruin anything. Somebody keeps their relationship private. Your family hasn't met your partner. And for some of you, your partner or who you were dealing with is completely silent. Y'all are not talking right now. This person is MIA. He's asleep. Heavy on this energy of you having to be transparent about where you're doing all the work right now, where you're alone right now and not caring how you look. How you look could be a real big one. I feel like you sacrifice genuine connections for money, Cancer. Heavy on the you have sacrificed genuine connections for money. You sacrificed a genuine connection to connect with somebody who could give you money, who could put money in your pocket, who could bless you financially somehow. You pick the person you pick the person who's better off financially but doesn't treat you as well as the person who has less money but has a bigger heart, or has less money and truly understands you. Something about this. I feel like you want to say something, you want to wake him up, you want to say something, you want to get his attention, but for what? You want to wake the Emperor. The Emperor sleeping. Some of you, this is daddy issues. Some of you, your father has passed on. You want you want to reconnect with your father. The father has passed on. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guide, spirit animals, source, God, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the first half of February. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Somebody's voice is smooth like fucking butter. Heavy on this energy of your voice, putting people in a trance. Some of you know how to sing. Some of you talk really soft. You lure people in the way that you speak, or you feel like someone is smooth talking someone. You know when someone is lying to you, but you know when someone is lying to you, or you know when someone is lying to someone that you love. You can hear, you can see when they're smooth talking. You know when the snake is talking, but someone else is being enticed. Heavy on this energy of someone being a smooth talker. You wish you talked as smooth as someone else does. You wish that your voice was as alluring as someone else's, or other people wish this about you because you have a really beautiful voice. What you say, you just call people in. Heavy on the not even feeling like you really that tapped in with your intuition, or you not. You disconnected from your intuition intuition a lot way more than you should be. You know, you psychic Cancer, but heavy on you being disconnected from your intuition when someone else comes around, someone in particular, someone else comes, you could really feel like you know what you're talking about, or know that you know what you're talking about, until someone in particular walks up into the space, someone comes into the space, makes you question everything that you know, you forget everything, you start to get really self-conscious, really insecure. You feel like someone else is projecting that shit onto you when it's not. That shit is coming from within. Heavy on this energy. Whole picture is out here. You paying attention to the birth charts. You paying attention to astrology is a really big thing out here. But you gotta look at the bigger picture. Heavy on the you being in your emotions about something. But you gotta look at the bigger picture. My bad. Wanted to make sure I didn't hear my baby crying. Give me a second. Oh, she's up, Daddy. You should just bring her to lay down in here because she keeps waking up. Now, he heard me fucking move and popped the fuck up. Little Luna. Luna's having a rough night. She keeps waking up for whatever reason. She's not comfortable. Anyway. So, yeah, I feel like you gotta look at the bigger picture about something, even though you don't like the way it's playing out. You know, I feel like you feel like someone is MIA, or they're getting off really easy, or they have gotten off really easy. But you kind of got to look at the way that you showed up, the way that something played out, the way that you handle it, the way that you handle something was all wrong to begin with. That's why it's working out this way, or that's why it's playing out this way. Also, I just feel like you're not supposed to be connected to someone the way that you think you are. You're not supposed to get help from them the way that you think you are. You think that you need help. You do need help. You may very well need support somehow, but you think you're supposed to get it from someone in particular that you're not. It's supposed to come from elsewhere, but until you release the fact or the need to want to get it from somewhere in particular, it's not coming. Uh, yeah, I really feel like you feel really territorial, really entitled over someone, really territorial over someone you don't want to share. Why does someone get to come around and have access to the people that you love, or someone that you love? It really bothering you. But having throat chakra shit being hard to talk about. Someone's not drinking enough water. Some of y'all are not drinking water at all. You do not drink. You do not hydrate yourself at all. You're really not drinking water with intention. Something about this. I also feel like you forget to do something. You forget to finish something. You start things. You forget to complete them. Have you on the completing something? If you leave it there too long, and then it's no longer good. Some of you start something, you start a project, you start some work somehow. Someone starts something, but it doesn't get finished. The smell is off of something. Something ends up not smelling right when it's all said and done. You don't like the smell of it. It smells fishy. Something smells fishy to you. Something doesn't smell right to you. For some of you, this has to be with somebody talking about this smell, the feminine smell. Someone's pH balance is off. I'm not saying that this is you, I'm just saying, or you could be having a conversation about this. It's something about needing to drink more water, cleanse your body, detox your body. Someone's pH balance being off is what it is. Part of self-care, though, is making sure that you really hydrate your body, take care of yourself, and listen to yourself. You know, trust yourself. Sword is out here, make the change. So I really feel like there is a need for cutting off hair, a need for releasing, a need for cutting off nails, cutting off hair, a big purge, throwing things out, you know, getting a new wardrobe. But I also really feel like severing ties from someone, you know, that you may be way too close to somehow. You rely on way too much. Someone is about to move a lot further away from their mother, or their mother is about to move a lot further away from them, or you already have. Someone's moved across country, or just it's going to feel this way. Being a half hour away, being an hour away, being a few states away is going to feel like someone's on the other side of the world. your mother's on the other side of the world, or someone that you care about this way, the Empress. I don't know. I just feel like it's necessary though, and you're gonna feel so much lighter when it's all said and done, and it makes for, it allows your connection, your relationship to be healthier. Some of you had a really toxic relationship with your mother when you lived really in close proximity to her, or to your parents when you lived in close proximity to them. But the further away that you get to be from someone or be from them, the better it is for the relationship. Even if you could really worry about the health of someone, about what they need, taking care of them, you could worry about their health, but you have to worry about your health first. Your health is more important, and you're no good to anyone. uh, the the affirmation that I really want you to meditate on and remember when you really find yourself feeling stagnant or feeling like you don't know what comes next or lacking creativity is, I am magic. I know that I'm the only person who can bring forth the creativity that lives in my body. I am magic. Heavy on the sacral chakra healing, finding a creative outlet for all of the ideas, the amazing ideas that you have. I also feel like you get really bored and find it really hard to commit somehow, to commit to something, to see it through. 11:01 on the clock when I said that, 11 and 7 instead of 7:11. It could have your luck really backwards because you really find it hard to believe in yourself, or just go with certain things on a whim, even if you don't know how it's going to play out. If it really feels good to your spirit, to follow where that takes you. Heavy on the working on magic. This could be your rituals, but I feel music. Heavy on the music. Also, some of you are supposed to have be healing somehow using water, or using water with different way, or with intention somehow, and you found it hard to figure out how to make that work, or to get creative with that in some way. I really feel like the ancestors want you to shed your skin, shed the way that you have been, the ways that you've been that you know really isn't serving you. I also really feel like someone sees through you. Someone knows. Someone thought that you showed up as if you had the best intention for someone, but the truth of the matter is that you didn't. You had your own motives. You had your own ulterior motives, and they know it. This is why this didn't work out. This is why they don't talk to you, why they won't talk to you, because at the end of the day, you try to manipulate them to move into a situation the way that you wanted to, so you could have control. This is how someone feels. Heavy on this energy. Someone tried to manipulate a masculine energy. Someone tried to manipulate a masculine air sign into doing what they wanted them to do. That shit backfired, really something ugly. Um, I feel like what you're dealing with out here that you don't really want to is the fact that you have to look at the bigger picture in regards to letting someone else in your life, getting help from someone else, getting help from, this could be um, a couple of things. How you having to, something about your birth chart kind of letting you know that it's important for you to connect to the collective in a different way, or to be honest about how you live your life, what you're going through, how you're healing, your private life, your emotions, the things that you're experiencing. Heavy on the how you're feeling, being brokenhearted, or how you live your life, sharing it with others, building a relationship with others by sharing your truth, sharing your trauma, your pain, healing through it. Other people being able to identify, and really building bonds this way. Um, you just don't feel that there's any stability in it. You feel like you're going to fail, um, and I feel like you will if you don't fight the part of yourself that tells you that you're not supposed to uh, push through that uncomfortability and do it anyway. Push through. I would really honor and be obedient. Where if this is what Spirit is telling you, you need to do is kind of own your truth, and um, be transparent about who you are and your imperfections. Have you only having to be transparent about your imperfections? Part of you don't want to share what's going on inside because you're afraid that you're not going to say something the right way, or that someone's going to judge the way that you do something because they do it differently. That's none of your concern. you know Heavy on this energy of, I just really feel like you being called, you realize that you're being called in a certain direction to kind of open yourself up, or let people in, let the collective in on your personal feelings, your private life somehow. To really treat them like family in that regard. um and you don't see how this is going to work out. You don't see how it works out. I really feel like you you're unstable somehow. You can't offer somebody something, so you know that it's important, or you know that they have to go somewhere else. You know that they need support from someone else that you really feel is an unstable human being, or you have failed to create stability with, you failed to get along with. But at the end of the day, they won't fail these people. They won't fail at this. They won't whatever this is. I just feel like that you want to or need to avoid conflict at all costs, and this may be to release and let someone go in a different direction. I feel like no matter what is going on right now, you gotta stay grounded, because the things around you may make you feel a little uprooted. Heavy on he's sleep. Masculine energy is sleep. Divine masculine is sleep. So divine feminine may be doing this alone at this time. Divine feminine, heavy on divine feminine, feeling really alone at this time, especially the first half of February, but feeling really alone. I feel like some of you just been feeling really alone for a while, from being honest. Um, your biggest obstacle out here is funny, it's crazy. The biggest obstacle out here, I feel like you're going to be facing for the first half of February, is really seeing someone move on, seeing someone have a new beginning, be happy. Heavy on the Leo energy for some of you, but seeing someone happy and move on and go do their things and get up. No matter how many times you knock them down, you knock them up, you knock them down, you knock them up. Somebody could be fertile as fuck. You could be fertile as fuck. You dealing with someone who's fertile as fuck. Someone's done been knocked up so many fucking times. Somebody's been knocked up a whole lot of times and taken a lot of losses. I'm sorry for your losses. Also, I just feel like, but for some of you, you're dealing with somebody that this could be someone who is watching you this way. Have you in the Gemini watching you this way? The air sign is watching you this way, but for some of you, it's someone watching you this way. For some of you, this is you that people are watching. Really go and be happy, and live your wildest dreams. Really eh, have time to focus on yourself, to rest, to do what you want. Um, Having a new journey, starting on a new journey of looking at life differently. Have you on the looking at life differently? Looking at life is not something that you have to completely work through 24/7. You're supposed to be free. Yeah, it is energy, man. 'Cause some people are free and some people are not. If you know, you know. People. Some people do what they want to do. Some people do what they can. But I feel like someone looking at you like, why the hell does this person get to get up? Why does this person get to level up? Why does this person get to have this or have that? Meanwhile, it's because it was you genuinely have contributed, what you have achieved on your own, certain things, man. Um, So I really feel like finding your way back to being happy, finding your way back to your happiness, or have you only for a lot of you being really pissed off. Your biggest obstacle is being pissed off that you don't have someone under your thumb no more. Sun card out here, heavy on this being a Leo for some of you, that you don't have this person under your thumb anymore, that they don't listen to you the way that they once did. Fool card, that they've gone in a different direction. I just feel like, as they should, they were supposed to. I feel like someone has been hurt by you way too many times. I don't want to bother him. I feel like someone has been hurt by you way too many times, and so they are ready to go in a whole nother direction. Or you've been hurt by somebody way too many times, and it's time for you to go in a whole nother direction. It's time for you to have a new beginning. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to be happy. That person is supposed to watch and be pissed off that they can't stop you from leveling up. They can't stop you from leaving. They can't stop you from, you know. I feel like the most that they can do is uh, get in your head and have you doubt yourself, because they physically can't get in the way of what you got going on. As far as lovers go, as far as love goes, some of you have multiple lovers, but this Temperance card is out here. Some of you could be dealing with a Sag, could be dealing with a fire sign, could be dealing with an air sign. But I just feel like, uh, Daddy, booby, yep. Booby, yeah. Booby, I'm almost done. 5 minutes, but you super loud. I'm sorry. Um, Let me hurry up. I just feel like I just feel like as far as love goes, someone is super manipulative. You could be waiting for someone to talk to you, but they're not. Or they swoop in. Someone swoops in. The King of Swords swoops in on the Page of Wands. There could be a young, naive fire sign somehow. You want things to level out, balance out. You want someone to take on more responsibility. You want the King of Swords to help you with the Page of Wands. Some of you could have a young fire sign child that you want. You want some support with some support with. You want to share out some balance with, help me with this person. But also I just feel like you feeling some kind of way that the King of Swords is dealing with this fire sign. You don't like that. I don't feel like you want to share. I feel like you feel really entitled to them. I also feel like you want things to balance out with the King of Swords, but I don't feel like it will. I feel like it goes in a whole different direction. You want things to balance out with someone who has been really manipulative towards you, that really wants to change you, and not in a healthy way. And I feel like it's important that you don't get with anyone who wants to change you and isn't happy with who you are as you are. But I just feel like it doesn't happen for those of you who are separated from someone that you are waiting to get back in contact with, waiting to talk to. It doesn't happen for you because you deserve better. Ooh. Anyway, I feel like in regards to career, there's still a lot up in the air, a lot that you don't know, a lot that you're confused about. I feel like there's a lot of daydreaming about what it is that you want, about how you want to achieve a certain level, a certain status, about how you want to have a certain amount of money in your bank account. A lot of dreaming about it, but not being sure about how you're gonna actually have that done. Meanwhile, I feel like, meanwhile, I feel like you're doing pretty well for yourself financially, or you find a way to make steady money come in, But I feel like you have to constantly work or work long hours, late night hours, in order to make that happen. I don't know. I'm gonna get up out of here because my husband is dead ass knocked the fuck out, and he's mad. He's mad loud. So I'm gonna get up out of here. But I feel like there are some things that that have to be figured out. You have to allow yourself to dream in regards to career, because things are up in the air. Some of you've been doing something for a really long time and you're bored with it. You want to get excited again in a real way. I also really feel like your masculine energy is really asleep in regards to fucking work, your work ethic. I truly feel this way. It's not that I don't think that you're willing to work hard, but I don't feel like you have a certain drive. This You don't have this King of Coins energy in you right now. This is what you need to really tap into. Having on the Getting to the bag, seeing more, having a goal, being more disciplined, showing up every day, kind of not showing up in a way if it's not beneficial to you, if you're not going to get something out of it. Like millionaires never became millionaires by giving out freebies. They just didn't. Millionaires don't become millionaires by giving freebies. They just don't. They just don't. They just don't. And if you want to be a millionaire, stop giving freebies. I love you. It's your girl, Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.